Subject Physics 2, Chapter Fiber Optics, Topic Basic Construction of Optical Fiber. Hello, my dear students. Today we will see the basic construction of optical fiber. In the last session, we have discussed what is meant by total internal reflection and how optical fiber uses that particular phenomenon. Now see, optical fiber or the side view of optical fiber, it will be like this one. As we all know that for TIR, that is total internal reflection, there should be two mediums of different refractive indices, and the second one is we know that the angle must be greater than its critical angle. And let it be now, let us consider two different materials. The first one, the inner part of optical fiber, that inner part is called as a core. Let its refractive index be mu1, and the second one, outer part, is called as a cladding. Let its refractive index be mu2. Now remember, light will travel through this particular core section. Light will travel through this particular core section. This cladding will give the additional support to the optical fiber. And the outer post part, it is called as a coating or jacket. It acts or it covers the optical fiber from any other outer side effects. Now, as we know, for TIR, this medium, or we can say this core, has to be more denser as compared to cladding. Then and then total internal reflection will happen. So here we'll say that this mu1, that is the refractive index of core, is greater than mu2. So this is a basic necessity, because when this will happen, then and then TIR will be possible. That is total internal reflection. Now see, cladding and core, basically both are made up of a glass material, or we can say solid dielectric material. Just they are having different refractive index or indices. Now see how basically it works. See, light, simply just imagine that light is coming from this medium. So we incident or we send this data signals in such a way that whenever they will enter into the optical fiber, they will hit the wall of core at an angle which is greater than its critical angle, because then and then total internal reflection will be possible. Then this light ray will get reflected like this, and then multiple reflections will take place. Again, all the reflections will be at an angle greater than its critical angle. And then what will happen? Whole of the light will remain in this particular section only. All of the light will remain in this particular section, because we know that in TIR no light will escape into this cladding. No light will escape into the cladding. So here we can say this cladding reduces the scattering loss at core surface. So that is another function of cladding. Now we will see cross-sectional view of optical fiber. The center part, it will be a core. So this is the cross-section view of core. Then beside this there will be a cladding. So we'll say this is the cladding, and then outer part, it is of jacket. It is of what? Jacket. So now see, this is the center one, this is the core one. This is what? It is core. Then this part, it is what? It is cladding. This is the cladding. And the outer one, it is what? Jacket. We called it as a jacket or sheet, or sometime we called it as a buffer coating. We called it as what? Buffer coating. So this is the cross-sectional view of optical fiber. Normally, the diameter of this core, it is in between 50 micrometer. It is about 50 micrometer. Then for cladding, it is around 125 micrometer. And then for this jacket, it is around 150 micrometer. So this is the on an average the diameters of these three parts of optical fiber. So now we can summarize like core, it acts as a or light travels through this particular part, that is the core. Then for cladding we can say it reduces the scattering loss at the core surface, as well as it enhances the mechanical strength of the fiber. And for this particular jacket acts as a coating of for protection. Then also it isolate the optical fiber from distortions or roughness of adjacent surfaces. So my dear friends, this is all about the cross sectional view, or we can say basic construction of optical fiber. In next session we will see the types of optical fibers. Thank you.